My name is Margot and I run the People Speak Art Collective along with Mikey. We are a group of artists based here on Aberfeldy Street in East London. We create participatory projects and events. We work with local communities and grassroots organisations, local authorities. We basically pop up everywhere where there's a conversation to be had and wherever there are people who are willing to chat and listen to each other. So our studio on Aberfeldy Street has got a sign, "Come in and chat," which means that people come into our studio all the time. And this is often how we start our projects, how we start our relationships with people in the area. And we are very much part of the community here, and we have been for the last almost 10 years. And really sometimes it takes this long to establish those relationships with individuals and really gain trust. So what the People Speak is most known for is Talkaoke, which is a pop-up talk show.
It can go anywhere, it's battery powered, so as we say, we can work in any field. The main point about Talkaoke is not the fact that it's a round table, but the fact that it's up to the participants to set the agenda. So we don't know what we're going to talk about. We let that spontaneity, the moment, the people there decide what we're going to talk about.
For us, conversation is a creative medium, so we try to make the Talkaoke experience the most engaging and creative and fun, but that doesn't mean that it can't be deep or difficult. So the whole thing about Talkaoke is how to build creatively a consensus and move through different opinions without conflict. It's about nurturing collective imagination of the people joining the table. Aberfeldy Stories is a project supported by Aberfeldy Big Local, and it started with a bunch of Talkaokes where we asked people what they wanted to talk about, as we always do, and find out what's important to them. And we came up with a program of workshops. We did storytelling, we did drama and performance, we did comedy. Stand-up comedy was very, very popular. We did a lot of podcasting and one-on-one mentoring, and we are currently doing film workshops and people will be making their own films. Also, we created a women's sound circle where we explored sound and singing, and everything is building up to a big event where we'll invite everybody and all the participants and we'll share what we've been creating all these months.
We got the feeling from the start that there was a strong community. There's a lot of imagination, there's a lot of creativity in this area, but there's literally no vehicle, no platform for it. So in a way it was right for us to come and just help people get more in touch with their creativity and put it in places where they wouldn't think themselves to do. It's amazing to see people progress. It's not just about their artistic development, but their personal development as well. And there's a lot of issues in this area. There's a lot of issues with mental health, with loneliness, with depression, with addiction issues. It just goes on. And all of these people, they just need to be listened to. But then you can actually respond to what they're saying. If you get to be in a place for like 10 years, then that really develops and you really start to form these deep relationships and people really develop, and so do we.
What's key for our approach is that we don't set the agenda. We develop a program of activities based on participants' interests. When
we started Aberfeldy Stories, we thought it was going to be much more about oral history and the history of the area, but what we found is that people's personal experiences were much more vivid for them, and it became much more about telling their own story.
I've always been a very outgoing person, but over the last sort of 10 years or something like that, I have become slightly isolated. It might be something to do with my age. And now what the project has done with the podcast training is actually, it's like, well, just go out there and do it, who cares?
Well, I'm just excited and want to progress, try lots of things and then find what you really want to do and then run with it.
I thought from day one, this is a wonderful opportunity to really learn and really test myself. I never dreamt I'd ever be on stage performing a comedy gig, but yeah, here I am.
You know, to have these type of workshops delivered locally is just phenomenal. I was also most kind of scared of people. I was actually thinking that, I wonder what people might think of me. I thought, do I have anything good to say? I feel like I've gained the confidence and realised that actually there is a lot of people who want to hear, and what I have to say is of value. That confidence obviously then can be transferable to other parts of my life.
It made me express as a person who I am, and not only that, in this project, I gained to make new friends.
Yeah, it's been very enjoyable. Got a chance to meet some new people and find out more information about comedy and actually produce my own comedy and see if people actually like it.
I kind of refound my voice. The people that have been involved in the project, they're all different age, diversity, and I think it's the bringing together of a community.
I think I'm quite shy. They make everybody feel easy, everybody feel at home, and I think it's very important. I can feel myself more open.
People are stepping outside their comfort zones, and that's just really beautiful to see.
I would love to see it grow, and I'd love to see it repeated. I think it can touch a lot of lives, and I think it will benefit a great many people.
This way of working with communities can happen anywhere and everywhere, and really it involves the artist being present and being available for conversation and for listening to people.
And this might be where other arts organisations maybe get stuck, or even science communication, or even the government, that they are so keen to sort of project their ideas and values, they forget that the other people don't have that same perspective. So our approach is really just start off from the individual, from the participant, work out what their story is, what their desires and aspirations are, and then start to create relevance. And that's what we call building the bridge from the other side. And it's very, very important for us, because we're always about making connections, but you've got to do it from the participant's perspective, not the institution's perspective.